We're going to give the people a treat. So I'm going to give people some time to get on. I'm going to play this one quick clip, then the intro. You'll be in the background. I'll introduce you on. We'll get going. And man, we're going to just have an amazing time.
Let's go.
Let's go. I'm going to go ahead and sing one of my favorite opera songs. Don't come for Ashley, or he'll come for that ass. Find your own queen and let that be yours, but don't come for Ashley, or he'll come for that ass.
Amazing. This is a lot.
Count on me through thick and thin, a friendship that will never.
No, please stop. Please stop. Please stop.
Now I heard Melissa when I came on, and she's awesome. So I don't know about what you're giving me now, Javon. But Melissa sounds like she's safe.
Now, Javon, you have heard the woman of God. Okay, the answer is no, and don't ask her no more. Now.
Who keeps you laughing with all the jokes? It's JV. Who keeps it real around all your folks? It's JV. You've been looking and what do you know? Congrats, you tapped into the Javon Show. Who keeps you laughing with all the jokes? It's JV. Who keeps it real around all your folks? It's JV. Out of the Outlook who give you some hope. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Javon Show.
What's up, everybody? I know what you're saying. Is Javon? Is this a pre-recorded show? Is Javon live? Yes, Marquise, I lied to you. Well, I didn't lie to you. I didn't mean to lie to you. I wasn't going to go live, Marquise, and then I decided at the last second to go live, so that's why we're live right now. But it's my birthday weekend, everybody. Please don't let the bags fool you. I'm still turning 24. For the 20th time or something like that. I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to be here because, again, it's my birthday weekend. I know that America is turning 250, but everybody in the USA parties on my birthday because my birthday is July 4th. So while y'all are celebrating 250 years of this country, celebrate 47 years of your boy. I am so grateful to be here because I've got back-to-back shows with greatness. Let that sink in. Look where we've come from, everyone. Let's have a moment of reflection. We've had some pretty terrible guests. But now we got Darwin Hobbs.
Oh, God.
They said I wouldn't make it. They said I wouldn't be here.
I'm laughing already, dude. I mean, all I'm doing is sitting here laughing.
I've got Darwin Hobbs. I almost cussed. And I promise you, this is just simply lemonade. It's simply lemonade because who would interview the Darwin Hobbs with liquor? But what I'm going to do is drink this simply lemonade because I have simply one of the greatest gospel voices and one of the top 10 R&B voices, because y'all need to hear him sing. He's singing to his sweet lady and asking her if she'll be his sweet love for a lifetime. You should hear the man sing it. He may sing it later. Just hold on. But it's Darwin, ladies and gentlemen, it's Darwin Hobbs. I mean, He hasn't even say a word yet because I've been on hiatus for
Man.
9 months, and he's only been on hiatus for 16 years. So I get to go first. Darwin Hobbs, how are you, sir?
Go ahead, man of God. Let me tell you something, bro. I'm laughing. I'm laughing from your intro, from everything, man. I'm so honored to be talking to you. And welcome back. Let me just tell you, welcome back.
Thank you, thank you. You know, I had to take some time off because they say I cuss on my show too much. So I'm letting Marquise know that we live, and I'm promising him that I won't cuss this time. I cannot believe.
Well, give him the same promise for me, then.
I cannot believe you're on the Javon show. There's a question that's always the first question of every single person I interview, and it wouldn't be right if I didn't ask you that same one question, the only prepared question that I have for this show. Who is Darwin Hobbs?
Oh wow, man. So I'm just me. First of all, of course, you know, I love Jesus. I love my family. I'm just I think anybody that follows me on social, they know like I'm just me. Like, and I tell people, don't follow me if you just want the Darwin that you see up there, you know, leading songs in church and encouraging people to worship corporately and all of that. You know, I mean, and that's a huge part of who I am. But no, I'm just me, dude. I love God. I love people. I love to laugh. I love great music. Just loved connecting with people like you. And I don't know, I love to bake pound cakes. I love
like 7-Up.
Yes, but my pound cake is more kind of plain. Like, I mean, it's just cream cheese pound cake. I mean, dude, everybody I got an Instagram called Uncle D's Pound Cake, dude. I mean, it's everybody freaks out when they taste. They love it. So I mean, and I'm not really a big pound cake fan, but when people taste this cake I make, dude, they freak out. They love it.
Is it like Patty's banana pudding where people say they love it because it's Patty and they don't want to make her mad, or is it really truly?
And that's the truth. That's the truth, because you know you can kind of like I love what you just said. That's real. I mean, because you know sometimes just because it's somebody that's a public figure, then people will be like, oh, it's good, and it's kind of like mid, but they say it's good. No. Now I'm gonna tell you, and also, you know, most times when people when people brag about their own cooking, then it's kind of whack. Like when you taste it's good. Somebody bragging too much, I'm like, it can't be good. Like, you know, when people, oh, I can do that. But I'm telling you right now, I promise you on everything, it's one of the best pound cakes you ever put in your. I mean, I done tested it with the aunties, with older people. I mean, and everybody says the same thing.
So the only thing that I can think of is just to give you the P.O. box where to send it. And what I'll do is,
let me tell you something. Everybody says that. Everybody says it, and I still haven't. Let me tell you something. This is crazy. I wish he was on here. I tested shipping it one time to Jonathan Nelson. And him and his wife got that cake, boy, they said that thing had broke up because I didn't know how to really package it. So, but I got to figure out how to do it and they said they still ate it because the flavor was still on point. But I got to figure out how to ship it now. And then maybe I'll use you as a guinea pig. I won't charge you, but I'll just ship it so you see how it goes.
It'll be my birthday present. So what we do is we wrap it up real tight in the saran wrap, and then we put the aluminum foil on top of that.
Right. Right. It's the art to doing it. You gotta like make sure it's fastened to the little cake thing. And then so now you think I'm playing, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna ship it to you.
It's what it is. I am what they call in the industry, and how do I say it without cussing? A fat, right? So I will enjoy the mail delivered. I work for a shipping company, and so I can get it literally overnighted to my door by 8 a.m.
Bro, I'm telling you right now, I'm not playing. I'm
going to send you the shipping link.
The only thing you got to promise me you're gonna give a public review to it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm talking about
100%. I got you.
that's how confident I am in this pound cake. You can go public and you can go live while you're tasting it for the first time. I promise you, that's how
Mm.
good it is.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to clip this up and I'm going to do a live
Yeah.
with me eating it. And then, because listen, I already know that it's going to be fire. I just be talking. I like food, bro.
Right?
Just
Me
give me
too.
food.
Duh, look at me. So I mean, so yeah, you gotta go live while you take like I'm a like and you what you do, you take this clip right here. Let me do this so you can screenshot this later. Javon, put let's see what it takes. Take the fork and taste it right now.
Mm.
Tell me what you think.
And we got the clip.
Boom. Down.
I can't wait. I can't wait. This is going to be so good. Now, which one is better? The cake or this live album that's coming out live in Atlanta?
Now that ain't fair because they both. Let me just tell you. Now, I didn't say it when people brag about their own thing that it's probably not that good. But let me just say something. If you got to wait 16 years to release an album, then I think you do it with an album like Setlist, like I got. And I'm telling, I ain't saying it in a. Well, yes, I am being braggadocious. That's just it is what it is. I don't
Might as
care what
well.
nobody. It is what it is. It's just, and let me tell you why I feel like it's amazing. It's because there's a purpose for which it was recorded, and that was just to give praise and worship music to churches. I mean, for praise and worship leaders, these are songs that people can sing. I know a lot of people say that, but I'm saying it, and the proof is behind the pudding. Because guess what? I've been singing these songs in church. Like last week, I did some of them, and then you would have thought the people knew them for 25 years. That's the kind of songs they are. So that's the purpose for which I recorded it, man. So I mean, set list is just full of songs that people can launch. Worship leaders can put on their set list, and these songs work. I feel like that's what we need. I mean, and nothing against any of the other music because it all serves different purposes. But
Mhm.
the purpose for which I recorded this is that it goes in local church and it's songs that thousands of people can sing at one time after learning it 2 seconds ago.
Was it intentional in having Jaden and Rachel and people of that age producing this album instead of
I don't
like,
know.
someone more in your generational spirit?
So the fact, let me tell you something. NIGG, I almost said something. Let me tell you something. The fact that this is how let me tell y'all what he just did. Let me give you a translation of that question. You know how they say in church when somebody's go in tongues, that we need a translation. We need to interpret it.
Yes, bring the translation.
This interpretation, this is what you just said. Did you get some young people? Was it intentional that you got some young people to produce your OG self? So let me tell you something though. That's a good question. And you spot on. You spot on. Guess what? I'm a Gen X person. I got
Mhm.
two couple years, I'll be 60. So then Rachel James, she's a millennial. Jaden Baker, dude, when he was 19 years old when he produced this album. He's a Gen Z person. So it is multi-generational. Well, guess what? Absolutely it was intentional because, yeah, I'm an OG. So I'm like, even though I'm going to record and I want the music to be for church and for the masses, in church, and it's gotta, as what the kids say, it's gotta be banging. It's gotta be a bangers. It's gotta be bops. It's gotta
Mhm.
be, all of that, coupled with, like I say, hard art. That's my organization, Hard Art Music. Okay, so it's gotta have the heart and the art of worship. But absolutely, man, like even the song, not to even, you may, I hope you were gonna ask me about Be Glorified, but this song, Be Glorified, that Ron Canoli made popular. Man, that's Jaden wasn't even born when that song came out. So his interpretation of it is a trip to like listen to what he did to that song because again, he wasn't even born. So it ain't like he could say like me, well, I chose Be Glorified because I've always been inspired by that song and I was a young worship leader singing it. And Jaden couldn't say that. It's like he's the first time, well, I don't know if it's the first time he heard it, but because he's been in church all his life too, even only 19.
Mhm.
Because his upbringing, I mean, his grandmama is the great Cheryl Brady. Okay, so he'd been in church since he came out the womb. Chris and Tina Baker, his parents, that's it. All he knows. Okay, so but yeah, it was very intentional to have multi-generational at the helm of the ship, dude. I just because I had to make sure that, it was, palatable to the ears of everybody. I didn't want to just record some music that people in my age bracket would get. And it's crazy because for the first time in probably my whole career, I'm getting so much feedback from the musician community, like, because they're all like, "Whoa, this overture!" Because Jaden did this overture and they're so it's something that they kind of like can sit in, and then they're contacting me like, "Are you crazy? Like this kid's ears are," and I've never had musicians to really respond to me like that. It's usually just singers.
Mhm. Yeah.
So it's really something for everybody.
They didn't accuse you of having them Israel Houghton chords, like just the same 3 chords every song. They didn't do that to you, did they?
Now,
Darwin? No, move on. Don't answer that question. I hear you.
but
I
let me tell
heard.
you something. Let me tell you something. The only accusation concerning I call him but he wrote this song on the album called All the Glory is Yours. And Latrice Pace is featured on that song.
Mm.
Unbelievable. Now, because he's a masterful writer for
Yeah,
church
his pen is
anthems.
legal.
Church anthems. I'm talking about songs that's gonna outlive you and me, Javon. When we belong and we with Jesus, and these are songs that will just live on forever. Okay, and so those are kind of songs I wanted, like songs that again that will have longevity and that'll be around for a long time. And that's just what I feel like I have. I stand behind it.
Did you feel good recording them though? Like, because no matter if they bring you the songs, you could be a curmudgeon if you wanted to and say, yes, I'll do these songs because it's what the young people want. But
Yeah.
like, did you ever have that moment, or was it just always an open heart and free, and willing to just accept it and try it and at least?
Nah, I don't do that. Like, I mean, if it's start accepted and try, like, because first of all, I'm not a songwriter. I mean, I like to write like literary stuff. I'll write a magazine article right now in 3 seconds flat. But I'm not a songwriter per se. I can collaborate, but so when I put out the word, just like I'm gonna do here in a few weeks, because I'm gonna record another album, and I'm gonna be on here, and if y'all listening, if you live and you tuned in, send me some. I'm about to be on the lookout for more songs. But I tell people, dude, if you're writing songs for me, then just make sure that it's corporate. Make sure that it is something that thousands of people can sing at one time. Because if not, I can't do it, dude. I mean, it's just, and if it doesn't have I like songs that are to God and about God. Like, I'm not really into like the songs of lament that just, focus on our sin and our, downtrodden
Yeah.
state. I can't stand it. It's not that I can't stand it, but I don't like when that's all we sing. I mean, because I know we got to sing songs about testifying and about our journey and God's grace, and I get it. But for me, my assignment is more so, just lifting songs that are just, majesty and worship, and just, because for me, I don't really want to focus on me when I'm singing in praise and worship. I just don't do that.
Mm. When you're doing these classic stuff, because you are a classic artist, right?
Thank
Because you now gone generation to generation. There's a young lady who, my best friend, her name is Gigi, and Gigi is a singer, and she can take a song and manipulate it and make it for the 20-year-olds and the 60-year-olds. And I'm only mentioning that because Gigi's my co-host and she's on the line right now. Hey, Gigi.
Ah!
Stop, Javon. Stop it. Hello, Mr. Hobbs. How are you?
Good morning.
Good morning. Good
Um,
morning.
Look at Gigi with all this curly hair and looking like she's going to a red carpet.
Okay.
Mhm. She's ready for the BET Awards. Listen, my question is, I had to just make sure I introduce Gigi in, but classic versus traditional. Do you believe that the songs on this album can become classics?
Absolutely. Absolutely, absolutely, 100%. I mean, maybe not all of. I mean, I think that there are a couple of really, really solid songs, just like the song I told you Israel wrote. You know, all the glory is yours, all the glory is yours, now and forevermore. All the glory is yours. We sing hallelujah. It's just, and when I sing that, y'all probably could sing that line I just sang just right now because it's so easy. We sing hallelujah. We sing hallelujah. All the glory is yours. That's all. That's the whole song.
But can we sing it like that? That's the question.
You know, no, that's the whole song. And so I did that last week at First Baptist Glenart in DC. I promise you, I put a clip on my face on my socials. I promise you, this is the first time those people ever heard that song, unless they just had the album and was listening. But I mean, it's the first time, and you should have heard it. It was like the whole room just filled in me. That's to me, that's the test for me. If the whole, I call it the wall of sound. If the wall of sound can be erected like that when people hear the song for the first time, then that's when you're gonna have a what you call a classic.
Your voice is still exactly the way. How much throat coat do you use in them?
I love throat coat. Listen, that's the best tea ever. That people sleep on throat coat. Hey, I know is that what you said? What is? Let me tell you, that's the best tea ever. What you shouldn't do is drink Diet Coke when you wake up.
Wait a minute. If a Diet Coke gives me a Darwin Hobbs like voice, then Diet Coke me up.
Well, let me tell you, and it's caffeine free. So I mean, because it's less drying to you. But but then let me just expose myself. Because I said this is caffeine free, but guess what I had earlier this morning? It's loaded with Starbucks. And so I don't break, I break all the rules. But let me tell you, I asked God for longevity years ago. Look. Okay, so his thing, let me tell you, Gigi, it says simply lemonade, but he know it's something else in that. He know it's some what you call that? Not Ciroc. It ain't Ciroc. Wait a minute.
It's the Patreon, not Patron. It's just Patreon in there. A little candy apple of the whiskey. Nah, it's safe. It's safe for viewers. Speaking of safe for viewers, okay, people. Oh, God. Okay, Steph Anderson. Okay.
Most likely.
And
you're right.
I've got more questions for you, and
yeah,
this is something that we do on the show. And because I haven't found this button in a long time, I got to make sure that I push the right one. And listen, if I don't, it's okay. We'll just keep editing until I push the right button.
Come on.
Too proud. Where is my button? Gigi, where's my button? It's the lightning round. So we're going to ask a simple question. I'm going to put it on the screen. Gigi's going to ask it. That way I don't get in trouble. Gigi, what's the first question?
Prefer radio or podcasting?
Podcasting.
Okay, Gigi.
Worst question ever asked in an interview?
Lord.
Lightning, let's go.
I know it. Worst question ever asked. You mean to me personally?
Yes.
Oh, I got you. I thought you just meant general. Worst question ever asked to me personally. Jesus, that's a hard question. You gotta go to the next one. Go back to this one.
Least favorite song you've ever heard?
It's what it is. Dance with My Father, and I know people call me Luther Vandross of gospel, but I don't like Dance with My Father.
I don't like that song either.
I don't either. Yes.
But if my best friend can tell you, what do you remember what my least favorite song is, Gigi?
Oh my God. Which one, Javon?
Order My Steps. I
Oh yeah, he can't listen. He
Hate
can't
that
stand.
song.
I can't stand that song.
Before we get in trouble, move on, Gigi, move on.
We didn't say it. He did. Last movie show you watched and loved.
Oh, what is it? Devil Wears Prada 2.
I'm gonna actually go see that this weekend in my
It wasn't
living room.
good. It wasn't good as the first. It ain't good as the first one. I don't care what nobody say. But it's a cool movie.
Okay.
Nice. I'm gonna watch that after I watch Polyamorous. Moving on.
Tequila or bourbon?
I'm gonna say. Well, let me just say this.
No, here we go.
No, let me just tell you. Because I might consume a little wine, but it's just I don't drink tequila or bourbon. But the people that I know that consume, they drink really expensive and very top shelf bourbon.
Mhm.
So I'll answer and proxy for somebody I know. Bourbon.
I drink the cheap stuff and it's just as good. Moving on.
Uber Eats or DoorDash?
DoorDash.
Spades or dominoes?
That's spades, and I'll take on anybody. Come on,
Me and Gigi got you. We got 4 and a possible right now. Let's go.
Right now.
spades. It's good, and it's the talking that gets under my skin. Just don't talk. Just do what you do, and then let's just go. Y'all play what y'all play. Y'all play. What you call it? Just Joker, Ace, and then King, or you play Joker, Deuce.
Let me speak for my partner. You hand out the cards, tell us what you play, and prepare to get whooped. Period.
Pretty much.
We
That's
don't care
pretty
if
much
it's
how
Joker,
it works.
Joker, Deuce, Deuce. We don't care if it's Deuce, Joker, Deuce, Joker. We don't care. I will step into a room. You give me a paper with your rules, and I'm gonna beat you in your house with your rules.
Listen, if it's you and Gigi, I wish Rachel James was on this call. Jesus,
Rachel.
That's my spades partner. I wish she was on here hearing you say this mess.
Listen, it ain't nothing but a flight from Dallas.
I wish Rachel was here.
Rachel.
Hold on, and we're gonna beat you while I'm eating your pound cake.
While you eat my pound cake, I told my daughter, go call Rachel so she can get on here and tell these people.
Send Rachel the link. Rachel the link. Let her come on. But as we keep going.
Prefer washing dishes or clothes?
I ain't doing neither one of them.
He said what he said, ladies and gentlemen.
Let me tell you, I ain't doing neither one of them. Hey, let me tell you something. I've been married for 33 years, and God knew who he knew, and for several reasons he knew, but especially because I'm not domestic, I'm not doing none of that. I grew up and I was spoiled, and the 6 of us, I was the baby, as they call it, and I just never had to do any of that. But if I had to do one, it would be I forget what was the question.
It was the stutter for me. Washing dishes or washing clothes? It
would be clothes though, if it was one of them.
I remember, I married a beautiful woman, and she was amazing. She could cook, but she decided at the end she didn't want to wash clothes or do dishes. So we've been divorced for 15 years. What's next?
Last non-entertainment job.
Oh, I worked for Saks Fifth Avenue for years.
Come on, Fifth Avenue.
Yeah. Yeah. What'd you say?
Are you serious?
My daughter said, "Are you serious?" Bethany's in the background. Say, "Okay, I'm sorry."
What are we waiting on? We ain't scared of Rachel. Rachel. 20-year-old Rachel. Okay, moving on. Tic tac or toe? I'll ask this one. Just pick one, Darwin Hobbs. Tic tac or toe?
Tack.
That's what I thought. I knew he was going to tack. I text you and said he's going to probably take tack, and he took tack. I knew he was going to take tack.
Grits, tea, sugar, or both?
Neither one of them. I just want salt and pepper.
Pepper and grits?
Oh, absolutely. Salt and pepper. Don't nobody want no sugar. Well, if I got cheese, I could actually have. Let me back up. I done had grits with cheese and sugar and one or the other, or what. But if I gotta choose one of these because of this lightning round, I'm gonna say cheese.
That's a good answer.
Okay, that's a good answer. Snap, crackle, or pop?
Listen, I'm gonna just say snap.
Oh,
For the benefits, I get you.
Graham. Well,
Grammy or Stellar?
I gotta say Stellar because that's the only award I've ever won.
Nice.
He won
Nice.
Grammy.
What was the seller for?
It was for Praise and Worship Album of the Year for the last album I did 16 years ago, Champion.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Danny Weatherspoon for producing it.
Mm-hmm.
And Rachel. We still got to get Rachel on here.
Rachel
Huh?
too busy studying my
She
study
what?
guide.
Oh, my wife Tracy said Rachel ready. Said she can get up on here because we're going back to the spades.
Give her the link, Darwin Hobbs.
What's the link? Hold up. How can I give her the link?
Just copy and paste it into a text message to her. She can come
So
on.
if I do that, it's gonna take me off of this live.
No. Just you got an Android?
That was gonna say next question.
I got an iPhone.
Oh, okay. Wait, okay, cool. You can stay there.
Wait a minute. So
It's just swipe up and over, go to your messages, copy and paste the link that Marquise sent you, give it to her, have her come in, and then we're gonna be good to go. We'll talk amongst ourselves while you go get Rachel, James.
no. I'm right here. Boom. There's that. Hold up. Because y'all gonna talk about some spades, and then you're not gonna do it. Hold up.
Now remember our signals, Gigi. When I go, man, this weather is crazy. That means just play off.
Right. Got you.
Mhm.
Hold up.
And when I say, man, my grades are really feeling.
Right.
That's when you lead with your highest, so that I can try to play underneath yours. Okay,
Hey, you
Over
can
the top. Yeah.
Okay, I send it to her.
okay. We'll see if she brave. So we were talking about champions. Was there ever, before Rachel comes on, was there ever a possibility of because you win the award and then you take a break. Did you ever say, man, I'm going to give y'all champions 2 live boogaloo?
No, I didn't. I did that album, and man, I just was like, I was just kind of over. I was over industry stuff. I mean, because it won a Stellar Award, but it just wasn't. It wasn't otherwise, just too terribly embraced. Let me just tell you, some people lie. I don't care what people say. If you release your music, it puts you in a vulnerable state. Even me releasing this album recently, because you want people to like it. I don't care what people say. Because if you don't want people to like your music, why are you putting it out there? Some people will lie. They're like, I don't care. No, that's a lie. Okay, so for me, I was. It's hurtful, and if you pay too much attention to it, that it can really play with your head. And so for me now, what I've learned is to kind of manage my emotions. Like some people ask me nowadays, like, how's it going? How's the album going? And I'm like, look, based on the standard that I uphold it to, it's doing great because the churches are singing the music. But there's other pieces of releasing music and other facets of it. Where if it ain't being supported at radio, if it's not being, then it's kind of fails. And so for that reason, that kind of derailed me because I was like, yo, if certain people don't embrace it, then it's going to fail. And I just felt like I'm not putting my, what I feel like God gave me, and I'm putting it out here, and then it's not considered, viable or valuable or credible or valid unless certain, industry people embrace it. And, but I had to make up my mind and just really get God to snatch me up in the collar. Like, yo, you cannot let that be your focus. I mean, let me tell you, there's a song that I had that, honestly just wasn't embraced. And I sang on it. Dietrich Haddon wrote it. It's called "He's Able," and so it's a church anthem, and it'll outlive all of us on this call. But guess what? It never was critically acclaimed. That church is an anthem because that song is an anthem because of what local church did for that song. And it's because people embrace it as an anthem in church, but it never was some kind of top 10 radio, all of that. It just never happened for He's Able.
Wait, I'm confused. Wait, I'm sorry, Darwin Hobbs. I don't know the numbers like you know the numbers. That's one of my favorite songs of all time.
Thank you. But guess
It
what?
is.
But people always say, oh, that they just know because of how popular the song still is after 18 years. They feel like that song was just, one of gospel's biggest hits. That's a lie. It was not. Okay. So, and again, it's in keeping with even my goal and purpose now. I'm like, listen, I hope that I'm grateful for anybody that embraces this music outside of the local church. Okay. But guess what? For me, if it succeeds at the local setting, and if these people are embracing these songs and singing them, that's good enough for me. I'm grateful, however, and I know it's necessary to put the word out and to get, to give it wings. We need everybody to support it and talk about it and play it and everything. But guess what? For me, I need them saints to get in them seats and in their car or wherever and sing these songs. And so that is why it's successful already, because the people of God are singing them. But guess what? He's Able was never embraced, never critically acclaimed. But 18 years later, it's still an anthem. Thank you, Jesus.
We still
Yeah,
do
because
that song.
I still try to do right in the beginning when you say exceedingly. First of all, that just takes me away already because he got this little exceed. I just be like, huh? Thank you.
Exceedingly.
Yes. Who don't want that? I go back and replay it.
You know who else don't want nothing? Rachel James.
Uh-oh.
Rachel, can you hear us?
I hear you.
Rachel, they tried him and Gigi. Him and Gigi, who is the co-host on here, Rachel, they done said they would if we come to Dallas or they come to Atlanta, that they would whoop us in spades.
While eating his pound cake. You have to put the whole sentence together, Mr. Hobbs. And drinking throat coat.
And
What
drinking.
do you have to say about that, Rachel James?
I don't really have to say much because my game speaks for itself. Yeah, I'm not in the business of talking trash. I let y'all do that.
What is your game? Are you Joker, deuce, deuce? Are you ace high? How do you play your spades?
I'm a chameleon. I play whatever you want to play, and then I spank you in it. So
I don't mind a good spanking. Moving on. So I think I'm ready to come to Atlanta and
definitely
put the full smackdown on those of who I consider God's greatest servants. Are y'all ready to?
That's fine, but let me put this disclaimer out there. I don't do tears. I don't do any please. I don't. But you know what, Christians, I don't do any of that. I don't care about any of that. So just putting that out there first and foremost to give honor to God.
Rachel James, I will live stream this space game for the world to see.
for the world.
You ain't said nothing but a word. You doing all this talking. Okay.
We'll bring the tissue box, but it won't be for us.
But it won't be for us. I'm only bringing you one ply. I want something to get on your fingers. Rachel, thank you so much for joining us. Real quick, what do you think of it? And I want your true, honest opinion. Be real with us. Pretend like none of us are here. Mm-hmm. What are your real opinions about this first album in 16 years?
Oh, gosh. Okay, so 16 years. We did Champion 16 years ago live.
Yes.
You know, it's the first word that comes up into my mind is necessary. Okay, because we're in a time where we all know music has shifted. Okay, the listeners' ears have changed. The expectation has changed in a sense of what people want. Okay, and you know the 16-year absence. You know that's a big absence to have. Audience, you know, they change, they move on, trends change, voices change. But I feel like Setlist, it's it's a great masterpiece because it's not chasing like this radio trend, or it's not dated or stuck back in 2010. It's like it meets us right here in 2026 where it needs to be. And the thing that impressed me the most is Darwin's tone and sound. It has remained, and it has staying power. You know, a lot of vocalists now they lose, you know, a lot of their if I can put it this way, their greatness and their sound, and they struggle. But it's been 16 years since Darwin released the album, and it's like he's never missed a beat.
Oh, thank you.
So I just feel like this record is strategic, it's dynamic. And this set list, volume 1, is the transition. These songs are just necessary. I keep going back to that term. It's like that modern traditional balance that's necessary now. So
I know this is kind of like taboo to do. I'm going to ask my co-host a question real quick. Gigi, would it be inappropriate to play the album while we're whooping them in space? Like to have that played as our bed music while we exceedingly.
I'm going to use the word that Rachel just used. I think that it's necessary.
Necessary. And it's going to be strategic, the way that we dissect them.
Exactly. I mean, yeah.
In the words of Steph, moving on.
hilarious. Okay. All right.
I appreciate you all coming on so much. Rachel, even though we couldn't see your face, so I could get an idea of the before and after. But we will be there. We will be there. We will be ready. Before we go, I need any final words from you, Mr. Hobbs, to your fans, to the people who have loved you, people who have missed you and been anticipating this album. What do you have to share with us before you go?
Man, first of all, all jokes aside, even though, it's not a joke that, just the way we will annihilate you guys on the space table, but that's not a joke. But but all jokes aside, man, this has been one of the funnest times I've ever spent, talking to folks in a public forum, and you guys are you're the best. And I'm so glad you're back, Javon, first of all, that you've taken a little break. And, but again, I guess we'll all just, how they say in church, the preceding word of the day. I'm going to just piggyback on Rachel too. I just think this is a necessary time for me. And of course, like I said, I took a long break from recording a full album because I wasn't sure I wanted to do it. Rachel so eloquently said how things have shifted. I didn't know if I was going to fit in the shift. But guess what? I made a conscious decision to stop trying to fit because all I can do is do me and do all I can do is kind of like execute the plan and the strategy and the assignment God put on me. It's like, I know this sounds fancy, but it's like Frank Damasio, he talks about being in your metron, and that's in your lane. And so I'm just like, look, I'm over here in my lane, I'm minding my business. But then God kind of taps me like, yeah, but I need you to, to kind of, put your sound out there again. And I'm like, yeah, no, because I don't want it to be rejected at radio. I don't want people to not sing the music. I don't want people, I had all these I don't want. And God is like, yeah, but this is what I've assigned you to do. So y'all are just walking this out with me because, again, Isaiah 119, if you're willing and obedient, you'll eat the good of the land. So I had to be willing and obedient to make this album again. I could have never done it with people, like I said, because you asked me earlier, Rachel, he was asking me if it was intentional that I had, he was saying, you old, and so why you have younger people to produce your album? And so he was fancy with it. He was fancy with it because he was like, well, any reason why you would have such a multi-generation? And I said, let me tell you though, I said, yes, it was intentional because again, we are multi-generational in our team here because I'm a Gen X person, you're millennial, and then Jaden is a Gen Z. And so it really was intentional, and I could have never done this, and I don't think we would ever be getting the responses had I not had Jaden doing what he was doing, and me and Rachel know what this means, her to my right, because she stands to my right and has for 20 years, being in the background singer role, but then even in a producer role. If you watch those videos on YouTube, you'll see me keep looking at Rachel, because she literally is singing, killing the alto part, and telling all of us what part of the song is next. And so I look to her for directions. But man, thank you so much for letting me come on and talk to you and Gigi and me and Rachel both. And thank you for just your support, because I feel like it really is support. I don't think because you ain't got to have me on here to say nothing. I feel like it's really genuine that you would have me come on and talk about it. And I got one more can I say one more thing?
Of course. You're Darwin Hobbs.
Read.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Javon. Happy birthday to you. Yeah, there you go.
Yes.
There you go. Now, let me tell you, that's it. Rachel, it's his birthday. It's his birthday.
Oh, happy birthday.
Yes, let him use you. Let him go ahead. Go ahead.
Look at him.
Go for it. And
It's your birthday, Javon. Come on and lift your hands and receive. Look.
Not with the
His church juice.
Rachel, we've already determined that it says simply lemonade on his container, but there's something else in there.
Of course.
It's a little bit of Jesus.
I mean, the delusion already tells us it's something else in that bottle.
The delusion about what he's going to do on a spades table. It tells you that there's there's a foreign substance in that bottle.
Hilarious.
No, but we love you so
Yes.
much. And speaking of necessary, you're necessary.
Yes.
And I'm grateful that you chose to come back and begin to talk and have these conversations with people. Let me tell you what I love best about your conversations is that they're real and they're genuine, okay? And they're right here and they're accessible to the masses, all right? Happy birthday, Javon. Who's that? Somebody telling you, Nikisia. Yeah, so I just, man, we love you. So thank you.
Thank you, sir. I can't wait to get to Atlanta. I'm bringing Gigi and my friend Steph Anderson with me. We're going to just have choir rehearsal.
Come on.
Gigi is like maybe one of the greatest soprano voices I've ever heard, and I'm just being real about it. And I'm not saying
wait. So I thought you were playing. So Gigi, you sing for real?
Gigi's a for real singer.
Wow.
Just a little bit. It's Darwin Hobbs.
Gigi, you got look. Come on, Gigi. I mean, just sing happy birthday to Javon.
Wow, Javon. Okay. Happy birthday to you.
Yes.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Javon.
Yes.
Happy birthday
Ooh.
to you.
Hey.
Can I, before we go, because I've got Freddie Washington that I got to bring on next, but before we go, real quick, Gigi, can I get just a little bit of my favorite thing you've ever done for me in my entire life? Can I get just a little bit of the Disney princess? Just a little bit, just a little bit. Then listen, Darwin Hobbs got other interviews. He's Ty Scott recorded artists. Can we just get a little bit of Disney? Just a little bit.
Okay, all right, fine. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Javon. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Javon, to
We go Bryson.
Yo, let me tell you something, Gigi. See, this is now y'all laughing. See, Gigi, do you know what a voice actor is? Are you crazy? Y'all, see this, let me tell you this.
Mhm.
These are streams of revenue that people could be
Yes.
having. I mean, you need, wait, what city you live in? Dallas?
Houston.
See, oh, Houston. So I mean, so I'm telling you, it's got to be some people to do some
Mhm.
voice acting studios in Houston. See, that's what I'm saying, man. You gotta like, because this is we ain't got
At the
that too
end.
much longer. You got to do it, GD. I'm gonna hold you accountable.
Oh,
Accountability partner. Darwin.
You need to be a voice actor.
wow.
You know how much
Thank
money you
you.
can make?
Mhm.
I'm gonna tell you, when I lived in Nashville, Javon, you probably like, shut up. We done already ended the interview. So when I lived in Nashville years ago, this in the 90s, you know, I used to do what they call it, we used to call it jingles back then, but they don't like that. It's offensive. They call it ads. So like
Yeah.
there's this, if you go to Cincinnati, Ohio, anywhere in that region, that's my hometown. And let me tell you something. And you can get residual income, Gigi. Let me tell you, let me listen to this. If anybody from Ohio, you know this. Um, Whenever you're feeling good and hungry, it's skyline time. Gather together with friends and family. It's skyline time. This is Skyline Chili. Wholesome, hearty food and a taste that's so divine. Together, at last, it's Skyline time. Let me tell you something, Gigi. I recorded that in the 90s. They still play that jingle to this day. Anywhere you go for Skyline Chili. And Gigi, you get every 12 weeks, you get money. You better go somewhere, record your voice, sing about McDonald's or something, Gigi.
Mhm.
I am.
Mhm.
I
And
am.
that's
Man,
what I'm telling
that's you. What is this skyline? I want something right now. What is
It's
it?
you go on YouTube and put in Skyline Chili song with Darwin. You'll hear it. But I'm sure I say that as a joke, but really I'm serious. That's a really good it's a workspace, I guess I should say. I mean, not just voice acting for your singing, but even your talking voice when you were like happy birthday. That is really, really a good thing. And so it's a thing. I'm just saying. We could talk offline about it, but it's a thing.
Darwin Hobbs. If I keep you on for 10 more seconds, Marquise is coming for my neck.
Uh-oh.
Come
So
on.
I appreciate you so much for coming through. Rachel,
Yes.
you are an amazing artist in your own right. You do
Absolutely.
Thank
everything
you.
well. And I'm sure you are a capable space player. You just didn't know that we existed, and now you do. So congratulations.
Okay. God
Um,
bless you.
with,
God bless
with that said,
you.
Hobbs, can you please give your social media? And then Rachel, I want you to give yours as well, if you don't mind.
Yeah, at Darwin Hobbs. I mean, right here on Instagram or Facebook, which my niece says Facebook is for old people, but I don't care. But so Instagram, everything is at Darwin Hobbs. And then of course my website is heartartideas.com, heartartideas.com. And then my YouTube is Darwin Hobbs Official.
Nice. And Rachel?
My business page, Bridge Hooks and Stuff, is BHSENT, and that's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, wherever you want to see me. And the Rachel B is my Instagram.
Fantastic. I got to make sure I tag you guys for the live.
Thank you.
Before I let you go, I want to introduce you guys to a young man. His name is Freddie Washington. Come on in, Freddie Washington. Freddie Washington.
Hey, everybody.
Hey.
Hey.
Now.
Freddie Washington Jr. is an up-and-coming CCM worship leader. And real quick, before you go, Mr. Hobbs, because you got another interview, if you were to give one piece of advice to Dr. Freddie Washington Jr. before we begin our interview, what would you like to embark upon him or share with him?
Impart. Yes,
Dude,
sir.
I feel like I know you. Like I feel like I know you.
Maybe.
So let me tell you, praise God for what you're doing. But I will just say to you, as I say to all the emerging leaders, to just make sure that the expression that you have, even its corporate setting or what the music they record, that it make sure it's the most authentic expression of you that you could ever have, and because nowadays, like Rachel said, things are shifting, and I would just, and I would empower and encourage and challenge you, Freddie, to first of all, keep the main thing, the main person, and that is presence, and that if you calling yourself a worship leader, then if you're going to purport to be a worship leader, then make sure the music that you put out into the space, into the marketplace, that it does that, and so that it serves that purpose. And make sure that you are being your most authentic self, and don't chase trends, because if you chase trends, then I'm telling you right now, it ain't gonna equate to longevity. You can chase the trend, but the trend is not loyal, is what I'm gonna tell you. All right.
That's right.
What keeps you what's loyal is just making sure that you are singing songs to God and about God, especially if you're saying you're a worship leader. And man, I'm glad to meet you. We gotta stay in touch on Instagram.
Yes,
Send me an
sir.
inbox or something.
Yes, sir. I definitely will. And I really appreciate that. I mean, you're a general in this
Thank
space.
you.
And so I'm so grateful to just receive that wisdom from you. Yeah, I mean, really just so grateful for your impact, your reach. Just you have left a huge footprint in the worship space and just in the church at large. So thank you.
Where do you lead worship?
So I was in New York. I'm actually originally from New Jersey.
Really?
Yes, sir. But New York. I mean, I travel. I've done.
I for 15 years I've been the worship pastor in New York at Christian Cultural Center with Dr.
Yeah.
Bernard.
That's my people. Adam Durso,
What?
Jamal. These are my people. I was just with them
dude.
2 weeks ago.
Forget about it. So you already know.
I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna hit you.
Let's go.
He may know your voice, Freddie. Can you just give him a sample? And he's got to go. Can you just give him a little sample of what it is that you do so he can understand why you're on the show today?
You are worthy of it all. You are worthy of it all. For from you are all things, and to you are all things. You deserve the glory. Day and night, night and day, let incense rise. Day and night, night and day, let incense rise. Wow.
Yes.
Dude, let me tell you something. This is what I'm talking about. People like Freddie, man. See, these emerging leaders, just the passion in his. You can tell that is authentically who he is and what he does and how he sings. And I'm not giving shade to nobody, but I'm telling you right now, man. If these people can just hone in to the most authentic expression of who they are, then I believe God will take it and he'll do what he needs to do with it. And because then you could just tell, hearing people like Freddie, that's really who you are. So
I think it's amazing because the first album in 16 years is this amazing.
I lost audio.
Oh, we'll bring it back. The first album in so long is this project, and then we've already got your next project set up with Gigi doing soprano, Rachel doing alto, RG tenor, or baritone, because I can go down Moses. Oh, and he wants songwriters, right? So you want songwriters. I wrote a song about Balaam, and I would like to what? Wait. No, Gigi, can I? No, don't do it.
Oh, God. Okay, let me tell you something. Hey, Freddie, do you write?
Yes, sir.
Nice.
I think that's my primary gift that I started with was writing.
Nice. Let me say, Chris, is Rachel still on? No. Okay, so yeah, he's right though. I'm about to, because we got volume 1 that we released, but that's just half of the live album we did last year. And then volume 2 is coming soon. And that's the rest of the album. Lots of great Micah Stampley. It's gonna be great. He's on there. And but then the next album, which will really be volume 3, man, this is what I'm doing. So get your writing pen ready, Freddie. Because I'm all about, again, resourcing the church with some great worship music. So what the thing as a worship leader you probably can identify that I think we're missing a lot of is up tempo songs. And so
Absolutely
just,
right.
songs that, that's why we still sing, Lord, you are good and
Yes,
your mercy. We
yes,
still singing that.
yes,
So because,
yes,
Judy McAllister, Fred Hammond, Israel, a lot of times
yes.
we don't have a lot of the songs that they used to, we still doing songs they did years ago.
That's right.
I still do Fred, this is the day,
Yeah,
and
that's right.
so I'm gonna record it. My next album is called Let's Go Up. And you know why? Because I'm doing all up tempo
I
songs.
love it. I love it.
So if you got up tempo, I'm seeing
Yes, sir.
I think this is somewhat of an exclusive here at Javon. So I'll just tell people if you got up tempo songs, I need them because that's because I feel like it's as I make my set list weekly, it's one of the most challenging parts is service openers, as y'all saw it, bangers, just songs that are like up tempo and that get the room, in a very
Yeah,
vibrant kind of. So let's go up. That's the next
yeah,
Darwin Hobbs volume.
yeah. I love it.
All right.
I
I
love
can't
it.
wait. I can't wait to hear it. I've already got my song contribution. It's about Balaam, and it's because I told people that when I get to preach, because nobody will let me, but when I do get to preach, it's gonna be I'm gonna come for Balaam, and I believe that the fact that Balaam smoked that ass, I think it needs to be appreciated more in ministry. So if we're doing all up-tempo songs, my up-tempo song contribution is this.
The blood of Jesus.
Smoke that ass. Balaam smoke that ass. He smoked the ass. Anyway, I don't want to give it all away. But do you understand where I'm coming from?
Let me tell you, that song would be officially rejected.
No, Darwin Hobs.
I'm rejecting it, and it has no place. And so I'm rejecting that. You need to go back to the drawing board and get something else. That song.
Gigi, Darwin Hobbs rejected my Balaam smoked the ass song.
Gigi, put him off of here.
It was necessary.
It was
Put him off of here.
In the words of Rachel.
We'll go back.
Put him off of here.
Anywho,
he did smite it though. Smite. Yeah.
He smoked that ass 3 times because it kept it. And I'm okay. Y'all don't want to hear the word today. That's fine. It's fine. It's cool. Don't worry about it. Freddie's is having technical issues. We're gonna keep bringing him back in until his kingdom is working well. But
let me tell you, you better be glad I got another interview because I would beg you to stay on here with you.
Anyway, it's still in the infancy stage.
Did Javon say that he's a choir director?
Smoke that. Yes, we're gonna. And you got to really get on top of you got to get on top of that.
He's get on top of it. There's something wrong with you. There's something wrong with you. There's something wrong with you.
Did you ever? I'm sorry, I got another question. Did you ever direct choirs, Darwin?
I still do, man. I still do. At CCC, that's one of the things. That's one of my passions, man. I love choir music. I know people want to say they left, but they really didn't. It's still here and it's still alive and well.
Yes, I am having so much fun with even old Ricky projects. That you can put on what was that one album, Gigi? It was like the remake of the old stuff, but it was like new and it had the anyway, I can't think of it. But love choir music. Ooh, Darwin, you should do like Kirk did. And first of all, if somebody tells you that your wife is going to hell, kick Balaam. And the second thing that he did,
absolutely.
You should put out a choir album, like just straight choir bangers. And I got one for you.
That's a really good idea, actually.
That's what I do.
It's a good
And I
because
want
guess
to
what? Because see, people they want to make like this differentiation. And let me do hold on. It is a differentiation. I was gonna say people want to make a differentiation between choir music and praise and worship because but to me, it all is under that umbrella of praise and worship. But I mean, this is one I'm gonna say though, it is different. Let me tell you when I back in the, again because I'm dating myself, but it is what it is. I started back in the 90s in this industry, but you know what the difference between then and now, like back then, it seems like every style of gospel had its specific metron lane. It had its, because you had female artists, male artists, groups, female groups, male groups. You had a quartet, you had choirs, you had, ensembles out like Anointed and
Yep.
Virtue. I mean, it's just, man, it's just, and now it seems like everything kind of sounds like one big album. Like it just sounds
Yes.
like one big
Wow.
single. It's like one big
Yes.
single. And so, but back then because you had Yolanda, you had Cece, you had all,
Right.
and then you had Fred, you had John P. Key. It seems like back then everybody had their own niche, and it was like
Yes.
individuality.
Mhm.
But now, and
Mhm.
I say this as a praise and worship. That's my passion. That's my thing. And so, but it's like with the entree of praise and worship, it just turned the industry into this one big single. And
Yeah.
so, which would seem to say that we lack creativity and individuality. But I just think we're kind of circling back to home base here. And it's like, I think, we're kind of circling back. So and that's why I love, the diversity of creativity but I think, and the more people doing praise and worship, amen, that's unto God. But I'm like, come on, choirs, come on, male groups, come on. Where's the men of standards? And you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I
Yeah.
love the diversity we had back in the day,
Yeah.
but that's just me.
Mississippi Children's Choir
Oh yeah.
or what's the LA Mass Choir and the Miami and the Georgia and the Mississippi and the New York Restoration Choir. Like
Did you
I
say,
love.
New York Rest? No, did you say Mississippi Children's Choir?
You remember that? God's eye is on whatever. You remember that? Am I the only one that remember that?
Gigi, I'm holding you personally responsible.
Well,
Yes, sir.
you should.
It's
That's
something wrong.
Yeah. 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 We
Mr.
know. We're aware.
Listen, I'm gonna keep talking until you tell me to. So you stay on until you leave. When you hang up, I know you have to go. Freddie Washington Jr., I am so sorry. I know I'm supposed to be talking about you.
I love it. We're having a party. This is all just a party right now. We're talking about choir music. I love choir music. Come on.
What's your least favorite gospel gospel song of all time? And we've already said Order My Steps is terrible. But besides
My
that,
least favorite?
your least favorite gospel or song, period.
We're trying to get canceled today. Okay.
No.
All right.
Cancellations,
Okay. Man, praise is what I do.
I like that record.
I'll tell you what happened to me. It probably just was too much. It probably was too much praise dance.
Yeah.
And what you knew that was going to be the praise dance record.
It was Take Me to the King before Take Me to the King went to the King.
So maybe praise is what I do. So you guys said Order My Steps already?
Yeah. Oh my God.
That's on my list. That's on my list.
Let me tell you something. Here, I got to say this about Order My Steps because now, let me just be clear.
No, you don't know. You know, I won't edit this out. Darwin Hobbs don't do it.
No, I'm serious. Order My Steps. It's the words, the lyric content now is so freaking
beautiful.
solid. It's unbelievable.
That's true.
And I will say to you, I think, and this is really like kind of like maybe it's a backhanded compliment, but Order My Steps. I think the reason I said that was one of my least favorite because it was so it left an indelible mark because they played it every 6 seconds. So that song was so like it's like an over exposure to it, and so I guess I'm just more than not like it. I guess I would say, man, it just wore on my ears because I mean that's all we heard. And so it was. But the message now you can't get to, that's amazing because I had to ask God to order my steps. That's why I'm start recording again after 16 years because I mean I needed him to order my steps So,
Mhm.
but the song, yeah, I'm good on it. I think because my ears are just worn out. Yeah, like they,
Mhm.
yeah. I
I
mean,
was ready for Tasha Cobbs to give me anything than a broke chain too. Anyway, listen, moving on. Freddie Washington, why
Oh,
did you decide to get into
why did we start? Why did we start my interview there? We, why did we have to go that hard at the top?
Have you never seen
Gosh.
Javon? This is how he starts.
Okay. All right.
I gotta go.
Okay.
And
Why are you gonna wait a minute? Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
no,
Why are
Freddie,
you gonna
no, you
leave me
take
here now?
you take it where it's going. Goodbye. And goodbye. You break all those chains by yourself. Goodbye. I'm out of here.
Thank you, Darwin Hobbs. Ladies and gentlemen, the
Oh
amazing
my
Darwin Hobbs. Oh my
God.
goodness.
What?
Oh, let's
Okay.
reset. Don't worry. This is
Okay.
the stars.
We lost you, Javon. We
Oh
can't hear
no.
you.
Give me 1 second.
Okay, we'll give you 1 sec.
Mhm.
Hey,